Imagine this. You're walking into a room filled with people. It could be a party, a work meeting, or even a classroom. Some people are laughing in clusters, others are deep in conversation, and a few are standing alone, scrolling on their phones. You pause for a moment, unsure of how to approach anyone. What do I say? Will they notice me? What if I say the wrong thing? Now let's flip the script. Imagine walking into that same room, but this time something is different. You feel calm, even confident. You're carrying a secret, a quiet superpower. As you take your first step in, your smile spreads naturally across your face. Your shoulders are relaxed and you catch someone's eye and give them a small wave. Their face lights up. Instantly, you've connected. And that's just the beginning. Here's what I want you to know. You already have this power. You just need to understand how to use it. Because being charismatic, being likable, being someone people trust and respect, it's not magic. It's not something you're born with or without. It's a skill, a learnable, teachable skill, and today it's yours to discover. Think about this. When someone meets you for the first time, their brain doesn't wait. In just a few seconds, they're deciding two things about you. The first, can I trust you? The second, are you capable? These two questions, trust and capability, are the foundation of every meaningful connection, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, or even a job opportunity. And here's the most fascinating part. The answers to those questions aren't decided by what you say. No, they're decided by what people see and feel. Take a moment to imagine that. Before you even open your mouth, the way you stand, the look on your face, even your hand gestures, all of it is speaking for you. Your body is like a billboard, constantly sending signals. The good news, you get to decide what that billboard says. Let's break it down. Picture yourself meeting someone new. The first thing you can do is show your hands. Yes, your hands. When someone sees your hands, their brain instantly relaxes. Why? Because for thousands of years, our survival depended on knowing whether someone approaching us was friend or foe. Hidden hands could mean danger, a weapon maybe, but open hands, they mean safety. So when you walk into a room, wave. When you start a conversation, let your hands rest where people can see them. It's a simple, subtle signal that says, I'm open, I'm here for you. Now, think about your face. Have you ever wondered what your face looks like when you're not thinking about it? That's called your resting face, and it's one of the biggest clues people use to figure out how you're feeling. Some people's resting faces naturally look neutral or even a little stern, and that's okay. It doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. But here's the trick. If you know your resting face might make you look unapproachable, you can adjust it. Try lifting the corners of your mouth ever so slightly, like you're holding on to the beginning of a smile. It's not about faking happiness. It's about showing people you're open to connection. Let's take it a step further. Picture someone talking to you. Maybe it's a friend, a coworker, or even a stranger. What do you do to show them you're listening? Here's a small but powerful move. Tilt your head. Just a little. This tiny gesture signals that you're fully engaged. It's like saying, I'm with you. I hear you. And here's a bonus. If you're delivering bad news or something serious, tilting your head can actually soften the blow. It's one of the quickest ways to show warmth and empathy without saying a word. Now let's talk about gestures. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to grab your attention the moment they start speaking? Chances are they're using their hands to help tell their story. Gestures are like pictures for your words. They make your ideas more vivid, more memorable. If you're describing something big, spread your hands wide. If it's small, pinch your fingers together. And when you list things, first, second, third, count them off on your fingers. These movements aren't random. They're tools. Tools that help people not only understand you, but feel what you're saying. And here's a fun fact. The most engaging TED Talk speakers, the ones with millions of views, use about 465 hand gestures in an 18-minute talk. That's more than twice as many as the less popular speakers. Why? Because gestures keep us hooked. They make us believe in what the speaker is saying. So the next time you're explaining something important, don't keep your hands still. Let them speak with you. What about your voice? That's another tool most people forget to use. The way you say something is just as important as what you say. For example, when you end a sentence, does your voice go up like you're asking a question, or does it go down like you're making a statement? If your voice goes up too often, it can make you sound unsure, even when you know exactly what you're talking about. Practice letting your voice fall at the end of your sentences. It signals confidence. It tells people, I believe in what I'm saying, and you should too. And confidence isn't just about your voice, it's in how you hold your body. Right now, as you're listening to this, check your shoulders. Are they up near your ears, tense and tight? If they are, roll them back and down. When you create space between your shoulders and your ears, you instantly look and feel more confident. That's because your posture tells people how you feel about yourself. Stand tall, and others will see you as strong and capable. Here's something else to think about: the people around you. Did you know that spending time with confident, positive people can actually make you more confident and positive? It's true. Science shows that if you sit near someone who's motivated and focused, your own performance improves by 15%. But if you're around someone who's negative or disengaged, your performance drops by 30%. That's how powerful our connections are. So ask yourself, who are the people in your life who lift you up? Who makes you feel like the best version of yourself? Those are your people. And spend more time with them. And don't forget, you have the power to be that person for someone else. Every time you smile, every time you listen, every time you show someone you care, you're creating a ripple effect. You're not just making their day better, you're making yourself unforgettable. Because here's the truth: connection isn't about being perfect. It's about showing others that they matter. That's what people remember. Not the words you said, but how you made them feel. So here's the challenge. The next time you walk into a room, no matter where it is, don't wait for others to notice you. Start with a smile. Show your hands. Stand tall. Be the first to say hello. And when someone talks to you, tilt your head, nod gently, and let your face light up with curiosity. Use your hands to bring your words to life and let your voice fall with quiet confidence. These aren't just small gestures. They're your gateway to being seen, heard, and remembered. The best part? You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to become someone louder or bolder or more outgoing. You just have to let the best version of yourself shine through. Because that version of you, the one that's kind, curious, and authentic, is more than enough. The world is waiting to see it. True connection and influence aren't about perfection. They're about intentionality. Small actions like a head tilt, a confident tone, or meaningful gestures can transform the way people see you and how you see yourself. But the real power lies in making others feel seen, heard, and valued. That's how you build trust, loyalty, and impact. When you lead with empathy and authenticity, you don't just communicate, you inspire. The world doesn't remember perfection, it remembers the way you made people feel. Show up with purpose, express yourself fully, and let your presence leave a lasting mark. That's how you create real, unforgettable value.